Lately, life has been, well, for now, decent. Started my day like any other. Rinse and repeat. Wake up, wash my face, brush my teeth, and of course, eat my usual breakfast. Then I go outside, take in the day, start my morning, have my talk with God about how I'm feeling. Overall, thankful for what my life is currently, even though it's not necessarily where I want it to be. And also spending some time with my dog. Just one of the few things that I do appreciate in life so far as of right now, and that I always continue to appreciate. See, today makes roughly 6 weeks without a job. And since I'm still a small channel, I'm not getting paid for YouTube videos. At least, not yet. But that's okay, because I just love to create, spread the word, and inspire others. I hope that at least someone out there can relate to what I'm going through, at least at the moment. But I'm also a photographer. Business isn't consistent right now, at least not enough to make money to where I want to move. Better yet, even also start a new chapter in my life. I still love to hoop, despite injuries, and I still play in a joiner league of any level because, I just love the game and all that it has in store for me. Still taking care of my body the best that I can. But luckily, I'm not alone in this journey. I'm feeling like I'm playing real life green light with God and trying to figure out what to do next. I've just been doing what I can in my power, at least for now anyways. I have an amazing support system by my side who supports me and understands me as well. Two of my favorite verses of the Bible ever read: "But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all of these things will be given to you as well. Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own." Matthew 6:33 and 34.
And that pretty much leads me to where I am now. Why I feel as if it's like, I'm not really sure about what to do. Why I feel as if I'm kind of like walking on eggshells as far as like, wanting to get certain things done in life and wanting to move certain directions. Because granted, I want to be in a place where I want to just, pursue my passion full time. Where I also want to, still live out a partial dream of like, playing basketball to some extent to a certain level. But it's also at the same point of feeling like as if maybe that's not what God wants for me to do. But then at the same time, it's just like all these different things going on back and forth, and I just don't know what to do for real. And so that just kind of leads me to feeling like, when in doubt, just pray and pretty much just talk to God about what it is that I feel like is going on. Give him my true answers, give him my true emotions and my true feelings, and one day he will answer. But also gotta remember that God's timing is always perfect. Because recently I just joined a new gym, and in that process, it's something that I feel like is definitely one of the things that I pray for is being in a facility to where like I can consistently improve myself, improve my body, work on some things, stuff like that. And I feel like that eventually could lead to me being able to do what I want to do in life as far as like from an athletic standpoint. But also too, all this free time that I have now has been allowing me to create content with this, the result of this video right here. But also as far as like being able to relax and breathe and be able to truly listen and focus and tune in with God this time frame. Because I have not been working for about at least a little bit over a month. And so in that time frame, I've been able to breathe, I've been able to pray more, I've been able to do my devotionals more and just spend more time with him. So I feel like there's purpose in everything that we go through in life. And it kind of leads me to one of these verses here, because I feel like this book here, it's called God's Got This. It has 40 devotions in it from Ross for like, I think like $6. So if you see one in Ross, definitely get you one. But one of the verses that it has on here is from 1 Corinthians 16 verse 13. And it says, "Remember to stay alert and hold firmly to all that you believe. Be mighty and full of courage." So for me, I feel like that says for me to continue to, stand in faith and believe in fully what you believe in, as far as like whatever you feel like God has told you, whatever you feel like God has revealed to, whatever you feel like, God is leading you towards, stand firm and believe in that. Because I feel like even you think about the days of Noah, even also when it comes to Exodus with Moses, like people that were like following Moses all those times, and it felt like they weren't hearing directly from God, but Moses was, but they didn't trust that. And so it's supposed to be a 40-day trip, but that 40-day trip ended up becoming 40 years because of not being obedient, being slow, and not really trusting in the process of trusting God in that process, because they were just seeing what they wanted to see in that time frame. And that's the last thing I want me or anyone else watching this video to do. So I feel like with that being said, you know, if someone's watching this, I want you to feel encouraged to do the same thing. I know it's hard. I know it's a lost season, and I may feel as if, you know, things just aren't improving in any way, shape, or form. But I feel like, you know, that's pretty much where your test of your faith comes in for real. And that really is the place where I feel like God really wants you to lean on him the most, because when you trust in him the most, he can do even more. He can do even more with your life than if you just give him a little bit of trust, a little bit at a time. That's like, you know, you're trying to ask for your house to be built, but you're only giving them like pennies on a dollar, and you want this big house, but you got a small budget. Like, you can only do but so much for what you're given. So it's like, think of it like that when it comes to certain things in your life. God can only do with so much of what he gives you. Yes, he's capable of doing many things, but he can only do so much of what you give him to work with. So with that being said, when everyone else feeling stuck in their life right now, when everyone else feel like they're stuck in life as far as, you know, waiting on God, waiting to hear from God, I want you to just, you know, remember that, stay encouraged, keep the faith, and remember that things will change in his perfect timing within his will. So that being said, I want y'all to take care. God bless, and I'll see y'all next video.